Today's video is on vernal ponds, which are essentially shallow surface water ponds found in semi to fully mature forests. And I guess I want to focus on the fact that vernal ponds are not a geological feature on the landscape. They're actually a biological feature. And a number of processes have to occur in order to develop vernal ponds. And we can see that in this particular spot here, where we have some balsam fir, which is a relatively short-lived tree. They have matured, likely 40, 50 years old. And they were also quite densely packed in here, so they were kind of starved for nutrients. So they didn't grow incredibly big. But we have these trees, they've reached the end of their life. They've been blown down in the last couple winters. And we can see there's a stump here fallen over. And then another one here. And these create little pockets in the ground. And because of the dense canopy here, it's got a lot of shade. And then we have some really dense moss growing. And that's great for holding moisture. And what we have here is another tree. This stump is quite decomposed, but that is what this is. And the little pocket that it left, that's holding water right now. So this provides spawning habitat for amphibians such as salamanders and frogs. But this also feeds down into a larger river system. And these are the type of water bodies and landscape features that hold water back on the landscape, and they can help mitigate drought and also floods because they hold back water. And you can see during various times of the year where we get a little slope here, we're right down to rock. So all the fine silts in the topsoil have been washed out of here. So at times during the year, there is enough flow here to do a little scouring. And this has probably got maybe a 20-acre watershed, probably closer to 10. I should measure it just for a point of interest. But this wet area here, it's almost like a little pond itself. Maybe at one time, hundreds of years ago, this was a pond, potentially man-made or natural. It's hard to say, but anyway, when you're around these wet areas, even though they may not be considered a water course, it does make sense if you're interested in managing the watershed or contributing to the recovery of your watershed to leave those areas. And I think there's opportunity to enhance those areas by digging ponds, something we're going to explore. So that's a quick video today on how biological processes improve vernal ponds and create wetlands.